started with HTML. How to that we will continue. We were not able to execute that right. So yesterday. So I'll try to complete that one. Let's create a basic HTML page, web page, how it looks like. Okay. This is the starting HTML tag and ending HTML tag. So whatever tags you write, that all should be in between these two tags. HTML is the main tag. In between these two tags only, your whatever tags you want to write, you have to write only between these two. So this is the starting tag and this is the ending tag. Uh, if you enclose that with the forward slash, then it becomes a ending tag. Okay. Now let me write the head part. In this head, let's have a title in the header section. Let this be the let this be the title of the page, what for whatever we are creating. Okay. And in this header itself, let me create one heading. Okay. And let that be the head. And now let me create the body. Okay. Let me save this one. Okay. In desktop, I'm saving. Automatically, this will save in the HTML format. Okay. So let me save this one. Why it is happening? Oh, if there is any mistake in the tag, no, it won't show it. So here there is a mistake. See, once I corrected, it is showing. So we writed this Selenium with Java in heading section. So that is displayed as the header. This is the header of this page. And now in body, we are writing one line in a paragraph. This is the welcome page for Selenium class. So it is displayed like this. So let me go show you the preview, how it will look like. So this is how your page will look like. If you want to insert anything, if you want to insert colors, background colors, or whatever you want, you can do that. Whatever you want, you can do that just by, if you want to insert image, you can insert like this image. So somewhere you want to get the image, and if you want to insert it, you can do that. If you want to, whatever you want, you can add it. 1 minute. Okay, so this is the paragraph. If you want to insert any table, let me try to insert a table here. In this table, we'll have rows. So this is the first row. And this is, let this be the second row. This is the third row. Okay. Now, in the first row, we will have headers, right? So let me create the headers. PH. First heading, let it be stu, stu, student uh, ID. Okay, second heading, let it be, sorry, student name. Third heading, let it be class. Like this, I want to create a table with these three headers. Okay. Now in second row, what I want to do, I want to add a student detail. So I'll add it in TD. What is the student ID I want to give? Student ID is 1. Student name I want to give is this. And class is first class. So, and I want to create one. This is the first row. If I want to add second row, I'll add like this. TD, second student, whose ID is this one. Name is this one. And class is second class. Okay. So this is how you can add any number of tables. Why you are not able to see the borders is you will have to add it like this table. Border is see, if you add it, this is the parameter. So this is the parameter. So border is a parameter. If you add that parameters, so if you want to have any background color or whatever you want, that you can add it as a parameter here. So once you add those parameters, it will show you that one. So now if for table, if I want to add border, this is the parameter. So don't go deep into these concepts because we are not going to create any web pages. So already the tags which are already available, we'll be making use of them. We'll not be going to create all these tags and web pages. So whatever tags are already available, we are going to make use of that. I want to show you, this is how, what is an HTML. Some basic HTML tags I want to show you. That is what I want to show you here. Is this clear to all of you? How we create a web page, how we add a table. A lot of tags are there. If you want to add any div tag, you can add it. So this will divide your page. This will divide your page. So here you can give the proportions, like in horizontal, how much you want to give, vertical, how much you want to give. You can set the area for this division. That also you can do it here by using the parameters. So div tag will help you to divide the page. It will divide the page. Okay. So these are some basic HTML tags. Is it clear, all of you? If you go to preview here, it will launch in some web page. So this is how it will look. If you want to add any link also, see, let me add a link. I'll use the A tag. Okay. A. Whatever link you want to give, that you can give it in href parameter. Href is equal to, suppose, let me give Google page. And the text, what I want to display here is, click here to open Google. Okay. So whatever is displayed here, whatever you want to display for this link, that you will place in between A tags. In between A tags, that you will place it here. Okay. And what is the link? So whenever you click on this, which page has to be opened, that URL, you will give it in href attribute. This is the parameter. Href is the parameter. In this, you will give you will give the link which has to be opened. Suppose, see, let me open it here. So if I click on this link, which page has to be opened, which link has to be opened, that will be provided in this attribute, href attribute. This is the parameter, right? So now let me click on this one. Google page is open. So that is why this is how they will design a web page using HTML. A lot of things are there in this as well. So if you want to add any styles to your page, see, as of now, my web page is very simple, very basic. So nobody wishes to access this kind of application. Some coloring has to be there. Some styles have to be applied to the web page. So for that, what they'll do, they'll access the CSS cascading style sheets. So they'll try to add styles to these tags. Suppose for H1 I want to add some background color or font color. So something I want to do. So that also can be done by using the cascading style sheets. Cascading CSS. CSS stands for cascading style sheets, which will help you to add styles to your web page. CSS stands for cascading style sheets, which will help to add styles to your web page. Okay. So this is one more thing that we need to remember, but don't go into this much deep for creating a web page and all. So we'll be making use of these tags and the properties like href and whatever, like ID. If you want to give IDs, you can give. So for this paragraph, suppose if I have n number of paragraphs in this page, I have suppose 10 paragraph tags in this page. In order to uniquely identify this particular paragraph tag, suppose after this table, let me create one more paragraph here. This is the end of this page. Okay, this is the end of this page. I have two paragraph tags. I want to identify the starting one. Then how can I identify? Because these two tags have the same tag names P and P. If I want to identify this, I can identify based on the text that is available. But if the text is 2-3 lines, then how can I tell the driver go and find it? So it is not possible. So what they have done is they have added these parameters like ID or class. Class means class name. Class, we use it in order to add the styles. I'll show you that one. So ID, so I'll give ID for each, and if I want to uniquely identify it, I'll give IDs. So here I'll give ID as P1. For this one, I want to give ID as P2. For this paragraph, I'll give ID as P2. So using these IDs, so for if I want to identify this paragraph, this is the welcome page for Selenium class, I can use this ID. I can say that go and find the ID. I can say to the driver, go and find a web element whose ID is P1. Then it will identify this paragraph. It will identify this paragraph. So for each and everything there in a web page, it will be designed in such a way that there will be something using which you can find that web element uniquely in that web page. So that is how a web page will be designed. You can identify this particular element uniquely. So that is how a web page will be designed. If you are not able to find a particular web element uniquely, then there are other ways to find that element. Okay. So why we need to study all this? Why we need to study about these tags and HTML? Because we have WebDriver. In order, see, suppose I want to open this page. Once the page is opened, I want to ask the driver to go and click on this link, whatever is available here. I want to ask the driver to go and click on this. So if I want to give that instruction, first I have to ask the driver to identify this particular element. So I want to ask the driver to identify this element. How the driver can identify this element? It can identify it based on the properties like ID or whatever unique with which you can uniquely find that element. So once the element is identified, then only it can perform either click or whatever action we want to perform, it can perform. So that is why you need to study about you need to be aware of what are the tags available and what are the properties that are available. Like here we have ID. So going forward, you will see lot of parameters. So no need to like mug up all those things. But when you see, you should be in a position that use the property in such a way that that element is found uniquely. Suppose I am asking the driver to find a particular element uniquely. So by using the ID. So if that ID is available for two different web elements, suppose this is the paragraph tag whose ID is P1. Suppose one more tag is there. Suppose IMG tag is there. For this, the ID is also P1. And I'm asking the driver, go and find the element whose ID is P1. Then what will happen? It will find two results. So one is the paragraph tag and the other one is IMG tag. Now it gets confused to which tag it has to go, either for to P or IMG tag. It will get confused. So in order to eliminate those kind of confusions, we should give the instruction in such a way that the driver will go and find that web element uniquely. So driver will go and find driver. We should give instructions to web driver in such a way that there should not be any confusion. The driver should be easily able to find that particular element. So that is what we need to take care. Don't worry about it. We will going forward. You will learn all those things. First thing is in today's session we will see how to launch a browser. How to launch a browser by using the WebDriver. There are two ways to launch. One is one is like it has to follow a lot of steps to launch a browser. The other one is a simple thing introduced by Boni Gracia. He is the worst person who found this second way. So all the jar files are named after him. It is the simple way. So in the first way, what we have to do is first download driver. You have to download the driver. Second one is set the system properties. System properties. Okay. And then only you can use the driver. You can start instructing the driver. 1 minute. Okay, this is the first way how you can launch a browser. First, you have to download the driver, place it in some location, and next you have to set the system properties. The second way is very simple. No need to do all these steps. No need to download the driver or no need to set the system properties. You will just have one line code. One line code. If you add that one, you can directly start using the WebDriver. Okay, we will see both these ways how to launch a browser. Okay, in today's session, we'll try to complete this one, how to launch a browser using these two different ways. Okay. In yesterday's session, we have seen how to add a dependency for Selenium jar. Okay, this is how we will add a dependency. Now we will see how to launch a browser. So I'm going to the test. Let me create a package here. Okay. In Selenium basics, let me create a class. In traditional way. Okay. Let me use this menu. So before writing the code for this, what is the first step that we have to do? We have to download the driver. We have to download the driver. You can download it through internet. So from internet, you can download it. Just search with I want to use the Firefox driver or Safari driver. So I'll use Firefox driver. For Firefox, it is Gecko driver. For Chrome, for just for Firefox only, they gave different name Gecko. For Chrome, it will be Chrome driver. For Safari, it will be Safari driver. Only for Firefox, they gave a different name, which is Gecko driver. Okay. Or let me use for Chrome itself so that you won't be confused. Chrome driver download. So for Chrome driver, it will be this one. For Chrome browser, it will be Chrome driver. Let me open it. See, when you open this link, the first link which you see here, chromedriver.chromium.org, you will be navigated to this page where here it is showing you so different types of versions of, not types, different versions of Chrome driver. So based on the Chrome version, so what is the Chrome version you are maintaining in your system? So based on that, you can download the Chrome driver. Suppose the version of my Chrome is 104. I can download this version. The Chrome version in my system is 105. I can download this driver. So different versions of Chrome drivers are available. Let me open the Chrome and see the version of my Chrome here. See, the version of the Chrome in my system is 104. This is the version. How you can get this one is go to settings here. In this setting, if you open the settings, it will open this one. In this, go select about Chrome. If you select this about Chrome, you will get this version here. So this is the version of Chrome in my system. So I'll try to download this version driver. Okay, 104 version driver. See for 104, this is the Chrome driver available. So I'll download this one. Click on this link, it will automatically download. So this I want to use for Mac OS. So I am using Mac. So I'll download this one. If you want to download for Windows, you can download this one. As of now, I'm using for Mac. I'll download this version. Okay. Let me download it.
Your Chrome driver is updating. Maybe it is 106.
Okay, let me check here. Okay, I'll download both the things. We'll see. So if this is not working for me, I'll download the 106. It may take some time. So Chrome driver is downloaded here. Here it is available. Okay, I'll copy this one. As of now, it is in downloads path. So let me try with 104. If it is not working, then again, I'll change it to 106 or something like that. So for now, let me copy this one. And paste in C drive or somewhere. Let me check. Let it be in this path. Okay, let me place it here. See, Chrome driver is placed here. Now Chrome driver is available in this path, in the library path. Okay, let me copy the path. Okay, so it is available in this path in library. This Chrome driver is available. Get the path of this house. Okay. Okay. So once I have downloaded and placed in library path, in any path you can place it. You can place it in your C drive or D drive or wherever you want, you can place it. Once you have placed it, you have to set the system properties. So how you can set the system properties, we'll see here. In the code, we need to set it. Let me check. Is it updated? No, it is 104 only. So the version is 104. We have downloaded the right one. So let me go to the code. Now we need to set the system properties. We have to, what is meant by this setting system properties means we have to tell the compiler that we have driver downloaded in our system and it is available in that particular location. Okay, that thing we have to say to the compiler. So to the compiler, we have to say we have Chrome driver available in our system, which is available in that particular location. So that thing we have to say it with the compiler. How we can say it? By using system.set property. System.set property in the form of key value we need to give. So what will be the key? I'll show you here. So the key will be WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver, and this will be the path where the WebDriver we have downloaded and placed. So where in which path we have placed it, that path we have to give. So we have it in both downloads and in a library. So in Mac HD in library we have it. So in this and in downloads also we have this one. In downloads also we have this one. So we can use any one of this. We have to give the path here. We have to give the path of that application where we have downloaded and placed. Just a second. Let me go to this Mac HD library. This one. This is the path. Let me copy it as path. Let me save it here. And so this is the path. So in Mac HD in library, we have this one. So I'll give that path. And after this path, we can give the name. So as of now, we are using Chrome driver.exe file. So this is the file, right? Chrome driver.exe file. This is an executable file. This is an executable file. So we have to give that one. So Mac OS in this library, Chrome driver.exe. This is the exact path where our WebDriver is located. So this is what we have to tell the compiler. What we have to tell WebDriver, Chrome WebDriver. For this Chrome WebDriver, we are providing this path. In this path, you can find the Chrome WebDriver, go and activate it. That is what we are saying to the compiler. That can be done by using the system properties. So in system.set property, we can say that compiler that you can find the WebDriver, Chrome WebDriver in this path. You can find the Chrome WebDriver in this path. That is what we are setting in the system properties. Once the system properties is done, then we can start our coding. Let me start with WebDriver. Driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Let me import these things. Import WebDriver from org, openqa.selenium. Okay, this all these things will be in the Selenium jars, which we have downloaded using the dependency yesterday. So in that will provide all these things, WebDriver, Chrome driver, everything will be provided in this from this dependency. So whatever dependency we have added yesterday. So when you when you add this dependency, whatever jars it downloads, all are related to Selenium. So all are already available. We just have to make use of it. So WebDriver, Chrome driver, Firefox driver, everything is already available. We just need to import them. Okay, just import it. Now we are ready to go and use the Chrome driver. So WebDriver is an interface parent class, and Chrome driver is the child class. Can somebody tell me what is this concept called in Java? Oops, we have studied this one. This is the parent and this is the child. What is the concept that we call this one? In Java OOPS concept, we have already used this kind of object creation. Can somebody, sorry?
Overriding, madam.
This, yeah, we can do overriding.
Inheritance.
This we call it as upcasting. The object of the child class, we are assigning it to parent, right? So this we call it as upcasting. Okay. By using this, so inheritance, by using the inheritance, we can get all the properties from the parent, and we can override all the methods from the parent class. Now, I have to make use of this object and launch the web browser. So by at line number 12 itself, Chrome browser will be launched. Once it is launched, what I want to do, I want to hit this URL. So driver.get is the method. So using the get method, you have to provide the URL. So whatever URL, what is the web page that you want to launch, that you can give it here. Suppose I want to launch Google, https://www.google.com. This URL I want to launch. See, no need to write any additional code. All the methods are already available. So in WebDriver, we have a method called get, which this get method is overridden in Chrome driver. What does this get method do? It will help in launching this application. It will launch the Google. Okay. So if you go into this get method, so get, it will ask for some URL. So once it takes the URL, it will be loaded. It will be loaded in the browser, whichever you have launched. Okay. So that will be done here. So this is WebDriver interface. WebDriver is an interface. If you go to the child class, Chrome driver class, its implementation will be available. In this Chrome driver, if you search for get method, let me search for get method. Let network connection. This get URL. See, it is extending remote web driver. So if it is not available, so get method is not available in this Chrome driver. It is available in remote web driver. So let's go into this one, remote driver. Here you may find that get method. Search for. So somewhere it will be available here. Oh, this is network capability. See, here there is a method, get method. If you pass this URL, it is doing some execute command here. So what it is doing, driver command dot get immutable map of URL to URL. Something they are doing internally. We are not bothered about it. So what we have to know, if you use this get method and provide the URL, it will launch that URL in the web browser. Okay, that is what we need to know. Internally, whatever they have written, we are not bothered about it. So as of now, what we want to know, if you use this driver dot get method and give this URL, so at line number 12 itself, the Chrome driver will be launched. The Chrome driver will be launched. Okay, once the driver is launched, we are hitting this URL. We want to hit this URL. That is what we want to do. And once our task is done, once it is done, okay, we want to quit the driver, close the driver. For that, we will be using this quit command. So we started this Chrome browser, hit some URL https://www.google.com, and finally we are quitting that one. We are quitting that driver. Okay. So these are the 3 lines that I want to show you. Let me run this program. Hopefully it should work first time. Illegal statement. The driver executable does not exist in this one. This driver as library is available, right? Is the spelling correct? Chrome driver, yeah. Chrome driver.exe. It is correct. Might be showing that it is not present over there. Driver executable does not exist in library. Okay, let me try
It
to
is
use
not mentioning the folder like C or D, E, like that.
Mac. I don't think we can give that one. Okay, let me check. Let me try with the downloads. Okay. Mhm. Just a second. Mac, no need to give like that, but just a second. Chrome driver.exe
Okay.
file. I'll get back to you on this. Actually, in Mac, no need to give all the folders and all. Directly, you can give the path. It should work. It should work actually. There is something issue in this one. Or let me try with the backward slashes like this. Double slashes like this. In Mac, I don't think we need to use this double slashes also. Let me try with this one. One moment. Let me give a last try. Dot. Let me use this dot operator. Um, okay. Current workspace uses. Okay. I'll do one thing. In my workspace, let me try to add this one. Users admin Eclipse workspace /1 has demo. Okay. Let me put this in my workspace. Let me copy this browser, this executable. Let me copy it, and I want to put it in the workspace. So in library, um, no, users admin, in users admin Eclipse workspace /1 Selenium demo. Okay, let me paste it here. Now let me try to run. Let's save this. Oh, sorry that. Let me. What is the path it is showing? Dot. Why it is showing? To use this. Users Eclipse. It is already there. The path is correct. In users admin Eclipse workspace /1 Selenium, Chrome driver is there. Executable does not exist. Instead of this. Ah, yani taji. Hmm, version is different. Timed out while waiting for driver server to start. Be available after 2300 seconds. Let me try it one more time. Let me try with another browser, either Safari or Firefox. Let me try with Firefox browser. Just give me a second. Generally, we won't use this approach. I generally prefer the second way of launching the browser. So there will be a lot of this kind of stuff to work if we go with the first process. In fact, the Greco driver is available. Let me copy this, place it in the users. Hmm. Selenium demo. Okay. So let me use this Gecko driver and try instead of Chrome. So it is launching the browser. Nothing is happening. Sorry, I have to change it here. So if it is Chrome, I have to give the Chrome. If it is Firefox, I have to give as Gecko. So that thing I missed. So that is why it is showing some, it was not working. Now let me run this. Now let me run. I changed it to Chrome. Oh, sorry. Here also, I have to give the Firefox. If it is Firefox, you have to make these changes. Let me import. If it is Chrome, you have to change the Chrome here, Chrome driver, Chrome driver. So three things you have to change. Okay. So then let me try with Firefox. Nothing is happening. Try. There's some issue. So I'll get back to you on this, why it is not working. So the second way we have, like we need to work with the second approach. Generally, we follow the second way only. This way, we are using it anymore. The second way is more flexible, so we will not face any such kind of issues like whatever we have faced till now, like unable to find the driver location or unable to launch. So nothing like that it will be there. So Boni Gracia, he is the one who introduced this one. No need to download the driver or no need to set the system properties, nothing. Directly, there will be one line of code. If you use that one, you can directly make use of, you can start the driver. So let's see that one. For that, before doing that, we have to add some dependency. So Maven dependency we need to add. So let me go to that Maven dependency. MVN repository. Here you need to search with Boni Gracia. Or WebDriver Manager. WebDriver Manager, you can search. So WebDriver Manager, if you search, the first thing is with Boni Gracia, io.github.Boni Gracia. If you click on this one, the latest one you can take, okay, 5.3.0, whatever latest one you can take, and you can add this dependency, copy this one, and add it to your form.xml. Here, if you add the dependency, and save this one, it will add the folder, it will add the Boni Gracia package for you. If you go to the Maven dependencies, the end, it will add Boni Gracia. So it is still loading, it is running. So once it is done, here you can see WebDriver Manager is added. WebDriver Manager is added. Once it is done, no need of all these things. So no need of downloading the WebDriver and all. Just directly go and launch it. So let me create a new one. New class, launch browser. For this, one thing what we have to do is we have to use the driver property. Okay, let me write the code first. WebDriver manager dot whatever browser you want to launch, you can launch. So if I want to take Chrome, I can take Chrome. If I want to launch Firefox, I can launch it Firefox. Edge, if you want, I can use that. IE, if you want, you can use that. So whatever you want, Safari driver, you can launch that as well. Let me use the Safari driver. Safari driver dot, sorry, oh, dot setup. So it will do everything. This one line will do our task. So no need to download anything, no need to download the driver, no need to do the system properties and all. So this one line will do all the task for us. Now directly what we can do, we can start working with our thing. So web driver is equal to new Safari driver. Yes, our task is done. Let me import this web driver. Now driver dot get of whatever URL you want. Let me try with https www.google.com. Okay, let me save this one. And now let me run this program. So it started, see, it started setting up. It launched the Safari browser, if you see, and it hitted this URL, Google URL. So observe it again. I'll close this one. Stop session. Okay, I have stopped that one. Observe carefully what is happening. I'm running this program again. So Safari browser is launched and Google page is also hitted. Is it clear, all of you? It launched Safari browser from my system and it hitted google.com. It hitted www.google.com. If I want to launch some other page, let me launch like Flipkart or some other thing, it will be clear for you. Flipkart. Okay. Observe carefully. It will be happen in a fraction of seconds. It will be very fast. Observe it carefully. So it launched the browser and hitted this Flipkart website. Is it clear, all of you? All of you, is it clear? If you want to launch some other thing or if you want to do any other thing, like if I want to get the title of this page, okay, let me get the title, system.out.println. I want to print the title. The title of the page is, how can I get the title of this page? Driver.get title. So it will get the title of that page which is launched. It will give you the title. So everything will be already available. The thing you have to know is, if I use this method, what will be the output? Only that part you should know, because everything is done in the backend. You just have to know, if I want to get the title of this page, this is the method I have to use. If I want to get some parameters in that web page, this is what I want to use. So those things only you need to learn. Rest and all are already done for you. So if you want to get the title or whatever, so no need to write the code how to launch this or how to do all these things. It is already available. You just need to know what is that method you need to use. Okay. So let me save this one and run this program. It is loading. It's taking time to load. What I'll do, I'll try with some other website, Amazon website. It will be faster. Let me run it. This page is launched and it printed. The title of the page is Amazon.com. Spend less, smile more. This is the title of this page. Clear, all of you? Any doubts in this one? Now, if you want to maximize this window, see, it has opened a window in this portion only. I want to make it in full screen. If I want to make it, we have an option here. Sorry. Stop this session. What I will do, once that browser is launched, once the driver is launched, browser is launched, driver dot window, I think we have this manage dot window dot maximize. So this is the method in order to maximize the window. Driver, in this, with this object, you have a method called, that means in Safari driver class, you have a method called manage. In that method, you are accessing window. In that window, you are accessing this maximize method. If you use this line, your your browser window will be maximized. That means, so here you have these three buttons, right? This is close button, this is minimize button, and this is maximize button. If you use this line, whatever we have written here, in driver.manage.window.maximize, it will click on this one. It will click on this maximize. If you want to minimize, you have minimum method here. If you click that one, it will be minimized. Otherwise, if you want to click the backward and forward also, so this is the button you click to go to the previous page. So if you want to handle this window related things like backward, forward, and refresh, reload this page, these all are window specific actions. So if you want to do those things, you can do it like this. So if you want to go to the previous page, you can do that. Driver.manage.window.previous. I think we have, one second, not this one. Full screen you have. We have a method for backward and so that will be in navigate, not manage. In navigate dot so refresh, you have a method to refresh it. If you want to go to previous, or if you want to go to next also, you have. So this is for forward, that means next. So if you want to click this button, this is the one you will use. Sorry. So if you want to go to the next, you will use this forward. If you want to refresh the page, you will use this one. Okay. In navigate method, you will have this option. So every window related things, you can handle it this way. So these are this specific things. So all these things can be managed in this way. So as of now, we will see maximize, how it works. Okay. So as soon as the browser is launched, we want it to be maximized. Okay, this is the command to do that. If you want to minimize, you can use this minimize option. The minimize method is also there. So if you go here, you can see this. Sorry. You will have this minimize option also. Set size. Not sure why. Actually, you'll have that option. So in order to maximize your window, this is the option you will have. So if I run this program, So the window is maximized now, not like previously. In a small window, it opened previously. As we maximize the window, it has opened the window in maximum full screen mode. Okay. Amazon page is launched and it would have printed the title and also and also it has maximized. So we have opened this one. We need to quit this one. We need to ask the driver to close this one, close this session. So for that, we have a command called driver. Once our task is done, we need to ask the driver to quit. So after all these tasks are done, it will quit the browser. So if you run this program, is the session, previous session. I think previous session was not closed properly. Yes. Let me close all the stuff. Let me run it again. While trying to pair with it, why it happened? Till now it was working fine. Yeah. See, once the task is done, it has closed automatically. I didn't do anything. I didn't close it manually. It has automatically quitted. So let me run it again and show you. It opened, it got the title, it loaded and it got the title. And then after, once the title is printed here, after this, we use this command driver.quit, it quitted. This is how we launch a browser. So if you want to use Chrome or Firefox, these are the things that you need to do. Instead of Safari, just use Chrome driver here and use Chrome here. Two places you need to change. Okay, let me import this Chrome driver as well. Save it. Now let me run. Chrome driver was started successfully. See, it launched the Chrome and hit the URL, got the title of the page, and then it quitted. So whatever browser you want, you can launch it here by using these simple two lines. This is the only line you need to use when you're using the Boni Gracia code in order to set up any browser, any driver, you use this one line. This one line is more powerful. No need to download any driver, no need to set the system properties, no need to do all the kachra work. You can just use this simple one line, which will do everything to you, like initiating the driver. Everything will be done, taken care by this one line. So Boni Gracia has introduced this concept. So this GitHub name is named after him, Boni Gracia. So this is the simple thing which minimized our lot of work, lot of configuration work. It minimized. Okay. Nowadays, we are using only this concept, Boni Gracia thing only. We are not using this traditional way of launching the browser, like downloading it and setting the property. So we are not using all these things. Nowadays, we are using only this one line. So if you want to switch anything, you can switch it. If you want to use Firefox or IE, whatever you want, you can just make a change in these two lines and use the browser whichever you want. Clear, all of you? Any doubts in this part? So that's all for today. We'll meet in the Monday session. In Monday session, we'll try to start with the locators, how we can instruct the driver to find a particular element in the web page. So as of now, we launched one particular application, Amazon application, Flipkart application, Google application, whatever we want, we launched. But in that web page, once it is launched, what are the actions that we need to perform? In order to perform that actions, first we need to identify the elements. We need to instruct the driver in such a way that how it can identify a particular web element, that we are going to see in the next session. How we can instruct the driver to find a particular element, that thing we'll be seeing in the next session.